again. He's playing the range of dynamics, Sahil's ducking and diving with the melody, but it's a continual conversation between the three of us all the time. And even if it's a conversation that we've had before, the words may be slightly different in the way that we're saying the same thing this time. So it's a constantly evolving thing, and the orientation is to listen to each other. That's the real key.
But new stuff happens every gig. Even last night, we were very tired when we played last night. We enjoyed it a lot, but we were on a 5 o'clock flight, 5 a.m. flight, so we were pretty tired. So even last night, which was good fun, and we loved playing it and stuff, we were tired. There were still bits that we had never done before that we'll take out and we'll maybe use again, discard or whatever. I mean, there was just, I remember at the end of Sufi song, I began playing a descending scale, which was going. So it just, new things come, and yesterday Sahil was doing an amazing thing where he was going right up there. He was doing this almost, one of my jobs, because we don't have a tablet player, because we can't afford a tablet player, is one of my jobs is that guy. And in a lot of our compositions, my thumb is just dong, 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 dong. And we were doing a thing yesterday where Sahil and I were kind of exchanging very, very high-pitched things, and to me, what Sahil's playing sounded like a bird. So I was trying to copy him, sounding like a bird on this instrument. So it was very different, but it's it just goes to show. Beforehand, we didn't say, let's try and do a bit that sounds like a bird.
Yeah.
Oh, what kind of bird? A minor bird? I mean, there was none of that. You know, we were just.
It's as John said, it's just a musical conversation. So, for instance, for me, it's like John is asking me a question musically, and he's like, "So, how are you today? What's up?" So I'm like, and most of the times I'm playing the sarangi in a way it's not meant to be. Like you would hear sarangi players, sarangi is not supposed to play. It's not a very jhala or a very stoky instrument. Sarangi is all about. So this is more of sarangi's nature, but because that's what's happening. So I'm constantly listening and adapting myself to what's like, in a way, John or James is asking me a question. We are Indians. We are not used to communicating with our parents in English, but we right now James is having a conversation with me in English, and I'm constantly translating stuff in my own language and then speaking to him, making an effort in English. So it's exactly the same thing. So he's in spite of the fact that there's a peculiar way of how you should play the sarangi in a peculiar style, but I'm constantly pushing those boundaries. Sometimes you sound good, sometimes you sound pathetic. It doesn't work, but I'm not scared of that, because it's all about coming together, three of us, and making sense, rather than, oh no, this is just me, or this is just how sarangi should sound like, and that's what makes it work, I guess. You know, a lot of times I used to think that, oh, does it make sense? You know, we don't really have a tabla player here, we don't really have rhythm, but then that's what you're used to listening to. So the whole concept or the whole idea behind this project or behind this music is that, you know, to do something out of the box, to do something which is unheard, and to do something straight from your heart, which should and which will, if it's from the heart, make sense.
So how would this exchange be different